How closely can I recreate a $120 million world-famous painting with only $1 crayons? Hey everyone, this is Mayu. Welcome to Fun Friday. So today, let's see how close I can recreate a $120 million painting that everyone knows with only $1 crayons. In this video, this is the very first time I'm going to be attempting to create a nice piece of artwork using just Crayola crayons. And I'm not going to just make any kind of piece of art. It is going to be, I'm going to be recreating a really famous painting called The Scream. I love this painting. I love the texture, the composition, the colors, the strokes, everything. But can I really recreate this with just Crayola crayons? So I guess this is like the most major challenge for this video, but another challenge was I had to draw everything without kind of like using an outline first. Because usually if you've seen my other videos, I do a lot of like really nice line art. I'm very used to that. It's, kind of like my art process generally. So this time I have to get used to not doing like a line like procedure first, and instead I'm just going into the colors and the shapes. And I think from a design aesthetic point of view, this painting is a very big departure from the usual kinds of art I like to do on my channel. And it's just it's very different. The anatomy, the proportion, it is just so different from my semi-realistic style I always like to draw my different designs in. But I have drawn a character in this art style, in the Scream art style before, just very recently, in one of my other videos. So in case you haven't seen this, check it out. I hope you enjoy. That was quite fun, but this is a little different this time because I'm trying to go after the actual painting with the actual texture of the strokes as close as I can using crayons. So it is I think this is gonna be a very interesting art challenge. I'm trying to get my piece to look as close as possible to the original while just using these Crayola crayons. And one of the things, as I was doing this piece, I had to keep in mind that I was trying not to layer the colors and layer the different crayons on top of each other too fast, too quick, because it's quite waxy. If you've ever used crayons before, I remember when I was when I was really small in school, and I was always using crayons actually to color my art, and I found out that if you layer too much too quick, it becomes really waxy, and then it's really hard to add other colors on top. So that's something I had to watch out for because I wanted to kind of pace myself with the layers and the blending. I wanted to have the colors look dimensional, but at the same time, I couldn't go in too quickly. So I really like the Scream because of how emotional it is and how raw the feeling and intensity of just the atmosphere and the emotion inside the painting. And in case you're a fan of classical art pieces or famous paintings as well, you can check out some of my other videos where I recreated them in different art styles. I hope they inspire you. Also, send this pretty video to cheer someone up. Although this art challenge was a little intimidating for me at first, I actually really enjoyed this process because when I was doing my recreation, I had to really pay attention to all the the little small details in the original, the little backgrounds, the little elements in there, and how the light plays on the different areas of the painting, the color scheme, and the relationship with each other. So it actually forced me to really pay attention, way more than just, a casual viewer. And I really like that. Something I learned from doing this art challenge was how to handle like the crayons texture. So I really like how the original painting, like the painting strokes actually does have quite a lot of like personality and texture, and it's sometimes kind of coarse and other times it's kind of smooth, so I like that variation in the texture. And as for my recreation, I wanted to kind of get a similar feeling. I noticed that when I would first layer a crayon layer on my paper, usually it would look quite coarse unless I press really hard. Then it'll look smoother, like the gaps in the fiber of the paper would be filled with the crayon color, which was nice, but at the same time, it became more waxy. So I had to kind of like balance that throughout my artwork. Okay, I'm really trying my hardest to get the sky to look more blended, so I'm going in really hard with my crayon layers. Okay, I have saved the best part of this piece for last. I really hope I can do this justice. Thanks to all of you who already got my latest coloring book, where you'll go on a 30-day kawaii horror creative journey. Color a page a day and feel your creativity soar. It's a fun 30-day challenge, and I'm going to be doing more in this series. I'm making an entire bookstore for you to explore and build your creativity on my mini bookstore on Amazon. There are over 100 books and counting. I'm really happy that many of you are enjoying my $7 and under category. I'll be making more titles for this category as well. I only make about $1 on each book in here because I want as many of you to enjoy my books as possible. Sometimes when you need a break or a comforting hobby, grab my books and start creating your own wonderful memories. All my books are custom printed just for you. If you're in the US, it's printed in the US. The link is in the video description. Happy creating! Okay, I think this piece is looking better and better. I really want to pay attention on the expression. I want to get it as close as I can to the original, and I cannot wait until I compare the original to my piece when I'm finished. If you enjoyed this video, give this a big thumbs up. The best way you can support me is by liking and subscribing in case you haven't yet. Okay, drum roll. Let's compare the original Scream painting with my crayon recreation. Okay, I am loving the crayon texture and the colors. I think it's very vibrant. I got the intensity and the emotion of the original painting in my crayon recreation. Love it. Let me know in the comments what you think of this art challenge and which one do you like more? Do you like the original or do you like my crayon recreation? Now I have some cute sneak peeks of my coloring books coming up. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you next Fun Friday. I've seen more of you completing my 30 days of coloring books. Some of you actually shared all of your work in those books, like one piece at a time. I love that you're dating each image as you complete them. Congratulations to all of you who have finished your 30-day journey. I encourage you to start another book in this series because your creativity is just like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And that's why I recently released 30 Days of Kawaii Horror. It's a great continuation of the work you're already enjoying. I've made 3 titles so far in my 30 Days of Coloring series, and more are coming because I really love inspiring you to keep powering up your imagination on a regular basis. You can color as much or as little of each image as you want. There's no pressure, and it's a great daily stress-relieving hobby. Once you're finished the 30 days, you'll have completed an entire book filled with valuable personal memories. You can proudly show your work to your friends and online. I'm also glad some of you have completed my 100 Styles art coloring book, where you color all 100 of the character designs I made in volume 1 to 10 of my Draw One Character in 10 Styles video series. This coloring book is double the size of my main line of coloring books. And many of you have watched me design each character from scratch in different art styles from start to finish. These books are truly special because you are part of the process. You've seen me approach each one of these character designs in my videos. And now you can color them however you want in different animated, cartoon, and comic styles. They're not sold anywhere else, only on my Mayu bookstore on Amazon. You know, I honestly wish I had someone like me when I was younger and learning art to provide me with their years of drawing experience and guidance. That's why I love making all kinds of coloring books, creativity books, how-tos, and art books for you. There are over 100 titles now because I know inspiration is one of the most important things to keep motivated, no matter if you want to become an artist or not. I believe creativity is very good and healing for the mind and soul. And plus, you're accomplishing something, which is a great confidence booster. Go ahead and treat yourself or gift them. The link to my Mayu bookstore on Amazon is in the video description. Happy creating!